Okay, so
What's cracking? Heather has a question that she asked me during the break. Go ahead.
yeah, what are the blue marks?
The blue dots?
Yes.
If you notice, they're on each side of the rib, of the backbone for the primal pieces. They are my proof that our animals are USDA inspected. Heather asked, why does that have to happen since you raised the animals? Well, we have a retail butcher shop. So if you came out to our farm and said, I want that lamb, you picked out a lamb and paid me for it, as a favor, I could kill that lamb and sell it and cut it up and sell it to you as a friend. But if I kill a lamb and process it, or a cow, or a pig, or chickens, and they come to the shop and you buy them by the piece, you don't buy the whole animal, it has to be inspected for retail sale. Just another way for the government to get money off of us.
What does that cost?
So $125 an animal. Well, lambs are only like $35, but cows are $125 an animal. And but here's the deal, ready? It's double dipping, because the USDA has a grant that the inspectors are paid by the USDA, but then we have to pay, because even though their salary comes from the USDA, we have to have their own bathroom, their own office, their own phone line, their own coffee pot, their own computer, their own printer. They have to have their own break room, everything separate from the working staff. And all that all costs money, and that goes into the animals. And then when the inspector's there processing, instead of him letting us do it the way it's supposed to be done to make money, he's like, whoa, you're going way too fast. Slow down a little bit. So the time, the payroll, it's about $125 an animal, or $35 for a smaller animal to do it and get the inspection. If they would get out of our way, I don't mind inspectors, right? Because it shows people that, hey, you gotta be accountable, you gotta do the right thing, you gotta be clean, you gotta be hygienic, you don't wanna kill people. So I understand that aspect. But couldn't they just come around and do an inspection and say, all right, cool, y'all are good, and then pop in where they wanted to? Do they have to be there all day, every day? Because honestly, they spend more time in their office than they do on the kill floor. So what are they doing anyway? We're just paying for that. And by the way, that's blueberry juice. All right, they crush up blueberry juice, and they're stamped, so you can eat that.